This is going to be on Tel East. Sorry, it's Tel... Oh, my goodness. Tel West. Tel East is over here. Tel East as a map is bananas. This thing is CQB heavy. It's super, super amazing. It's one of the best maps in the game. Tel West is an interesting predicament. It is a truly interesting predicament of pre-fires, pre-aiming, positioning where you're going to be at. It's such an interesting map to play. Let me get this. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh. Computers get a little bit spicy there. Temperature's still getting a little warm. Thankfully, being in the middle of the winter time, it not too bad of an issue on on frame dropping or issues there. So fantastic to see. And it looks like the quality's looking pretty good on my side here. So it's what I like to see. So with that, s'il vous plaît. We see that the team's ready to go here. Of course, playing for... We'll go ahead and look up to the sky. Beautiful skybox here. For Touch Grass, we have Just a Radish, Victor, Alvin, Smoke and Darts, and Desiderio. For Knee Deep, Aim Bottom, Salty, Adroit Tyro, Myson, and Lone Star, otherwise known as Lone. Now, as we see... Oh boy. Now, Victor, I believe, is a Brazilian player, so they're going to have pretty bad ping. Not actually too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't even know what Hacksball is. Might as well call it Ricochet at this point. Although, you know, surprisingly not a lot of graffiti on this map. I'd expect more, but, you know, I guess maybe it's just not on this section. There's a little bit here. A little bit there. Okay, here's where it was. Very, very interesting. Expo car. Super Fritz. All right, well, we are back in business, and we will begin, hopefully soon. Okay, some people are calling lore. Some people are not restarting as well. So hopefully soon we can get an answer.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Man. We still got 2 more games to go, too. I am excited. This is going to be a good one. I think as a match, this is going to be... It's going to be very interesting at the start. See if these teams are going to play the standard meta play of pre-firing, pre-nading. Insurgents, again, majority over security on this map. The way they can position themselves and timing is really, really good. Security has some good pre-fires, though, that can kind of counter it. And if you play this outer lane here fast... It can be kind of devastating. I mean, if you run through here fast enough, maybe. It has been a while since we've seen Tel West, so I'm sure it'll tell us more as we get closer to the match start here. I believe we're waiting on one last remaining player. Getting the pings figured out. Looks like they are good to go. I say as I wait for the teams to call live. There we go. There's one. And there is 2. As we begin, this is Touch Grass. Well, excuse me, this is Touch Grass versus Knee Deep. I need to fix the title. Oh my goodness. We will fix that in a moment here. Because we have people with different tags and names are making it a little confusing. In any case, back to the action here. Touch Grass going for the pre-nade set here. Set in position, going for the spray down across. Not going to find it yet. Alvin in position. Around, flanking about. We'll get the X-ray on to see what's happening. The Lone Star sneaking through here. Undetected so far. Going to be capped up most of the way. Bottom getting the first kill of the game onto Alvin. Here comes Lone. Going for the smoke. Uh-oh. He let one player pass. That smoke's going to dissipate very quickly. Gets the kill onto Smoke and Earth. Make it be 2, but Victor gets the trade just as quick. Ends that spree. Desiderio running with the L96 and the Deagle. Running the CS loadout. It seems running the 2x optic as well. Salty with the Kobe takes down Victor. Out on B, only one remaining player. It's going to be Desiderio over on Alpha, going for the cap up. Going to have to hold for the push on B or from that C side, but not going to happen. Most likely, my son going to rotate and go for the C cap up. Easy one for the security forces here, Insurgents. In a bit of a tough spot here, but let's see what they can do as they move around. Your bottom cap and B, Salty going to go for the retake on Alpha. Will they get there in time to block? Nah, maybe. They got to move quick, though. There it is, the stale on A. Aim bottom caps up B. 5v1 now for Desiderio. Desiderio? Where are they going to go? That's the question everyone wants to know. It's do? You're running out of time trying to clear this out slow. The problem is they are getting forced into a tough spot there. And Adroit with the Kobe. The first round on the board for Knee Deep, 1-0. As we have a bit of a typo here. Just one moment. Bam. Okay. That should now be fixed. And we have them backwards. Ay, ay, ay. Rookie hour, am I right? Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Touch grass. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, touch. Wait. Okay. Why is this like backwards in my brain? I don't know what is going on here. Yeah, Knee Deep got the round. Touch grass is on the left. Okay. The scores are inverted on the thing. I don't know why it does this. This game, can I tell you? So annoying. Okay, that's why. There we go. Now I fixed it. A little bit of lag there. There we go. Just like the server, I have my own little bit of lag, it seems. But as the trades come back and forth there, ultimately B clearing out for security. Getting the cap mostly done here. However, they are even Steven open. Adroit go get the pick on the smoke and darts as Radish trying to run around here. Not finding much here. Here's the player rotating towards that C side there. It's going to be most likely not actually Mai. It's going to be Adroit running around that C side there position. Going for the play on C. 1v1. He's going to win. Almost. Ooh, it's a close one. Radish there almost gets the kill, but Adroit stays alive for just a little bit longer. Celtic getting the pick on Alvin as well. Down to Victor. Last alive here for the Insurgents there on the top side. Running the M16 with that 4-1 times top side with that little MRO on the top. Not going to see much. Knee Deep getting the round, though. 2-0 as things are now synced and correctly positioned as Adroit hits the 3K. Unfortunately, TG struggling on this round so far. 200 ping. Oh boy, ping spikes. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. 250 ping. Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. Going out for the switch. Oh, come on, man. Surely he's not. Surely he's not. Oh, man. Yeah, you might. Restarting the game might fix that, but if your ping's super high, I believe Alvin is a European player, so ping to New Jersey shouldn't be that bad, I would think. It's better than, about the same as New York. So, it's like the hipster server base instead of New York. So interesting. Like, they're all in the Eastern Seaboard, and yet New York, I think it's just maybe it's just the better connections around that. They get better flow than New Jersey or Virginia. But, are they swapping servers? Are we doing it? Yeah, I think they can swap servers. All right. Well, we played 2 rounds, and then we'll swap back over. So, all right. Are they gonna have an idea? Okay. We're going to that one. Are we going, folks? Are they going, folks? Who knows? But in any case, while yep, 2-0. Oh, we definitely know that. Knee Deep, we're up 2 rounds. Yeah, they're all going. Okay. So with that being said, we will be right back, folks, as we re-queue up in a different server since we're having some internet lag stuff. So just a moment here. We will be back ready to go. right, folks, we are back in business here. I'll swap back over. Make sure this is all working as intended. Here we go. 2-0. It's like nothing even happened. Starting back up knee deep. 2 ahead against touch grass. Hopefully the ping's running a lot better now as everyone's looking pretty smooth. Victor 100 ping though, and Desideria 140. Ouch. It's going to be rough, but they can come back if they are lucky enough. So with a nice nade or long way across. They're not going to find it just yet. Nice on in a good position though. Victory on there. Alvin, nice nade onto a droid though. Good start for him. But still more damaged and more rounds. More stuff to be done in the matter. Let's see what Victor does here. Lower side here. Tagging up his teammates. Going for the play there. Desi. Nice pick down with that USAS 12. And that semi-auto shotgun. Very devastating. See him trying to aim across there. Looks like they are a little slow on the draw there. Looking for somebody out there. Not going to find it. They're on the stairs, but Lone Star gets the pick onto Victor down below there. It's going to come in for the drop. And Lone Star, another kill on the board for him. Smoking darts. Radish there does get the kill and does trade out Lone Star's kill. But still, Myson holding that angle there for dear life as Aim Bottom looks to push up and around, bait the shots out. Tagging up with where Lone Star was. Here comes the play. Moving through. Oh, nice tap on a Radish, but Smoking Darts gets the trade just as quick. Now just Myson last alive. Going to have to move out of that position on the stairwell there. Going to have to go for the play on B. The problem is that smoke is doing some work, but that smoke's not going to last forever. It's it's go time right in here and now. There's the spray down on the Smoking Darts. 1v1. Alvin versus Myson. Double kill. Gets the clutch. That's what I'm talking about. 3-0 as knee deep are rolling in deep. He was waiting for that time to strike, waiting for the command, and he went for it, and he got it. 2v1, said and done. That's how you do it, and that's my son, man. That's how you. That's what he does. Okay, he comes in, kills everybody, heads home. That's all you need to do. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as they say. We'll follow this next round here as we see security looking to change it up some, perhaps, perchance, it may be. Let's see what happens here as we get into position here and get the round going. Lone Star running once again deep into the spot here. Finding much yet. Comes a long nade across. And no luck on that one. Radish in position. Desiderio getting the nade on the Salty as a droid, though, takes down Smoking Darts. On a bad start nonetheless. See the players here looking around for something. Lucky but Radish gets the nail with a droid trying to hold the line there. Alvin in a good spot. See if we can find something going on here. Myson will hop back on his side of view. Again, we're going to go into the danger zone here in just a moment. Aim Bottom taking down Alvin as well. Security doing a good job of locking down the round here. For the most part, all but taken down. There's Desiderio with that USAS. Getting some work done from the top side. Myson looking for the wall bang, and he gets it onto Desiderio through the side here. About to be 2, but Radish with that foul. Evens it up, but Lone Star trades just as quick. Knee deep again. The round going in their favor. 4-0. Got it. Some people not liking the USAS. I'm sure it's going to be a little frustrating for some folks. It's a weapon that it's a bit like the AA-12. It's a relatively fast firing. It's not full auto. I believe it is semi only. However, the damage from it is pretty strong, and it can be pretty devastating, especially with the suppressor as well. Interesting choice for a semi-auto shotgun, but of course, to each their own, as they say, to each their own. So following this here, we'll follow Lone Star sneaking through here, rocking the CQBR. Mark 18, the GOAT, the DD Special. Not Desiderio, but Damage Defense, for the record. Here comes the grenade for that B entrance there for Insurgents. Nice pick on the Victor, long way across. Still waiting for the push, not going to happen yet. Looks like the Insurgents are going to opt to play a pretty standard, safe play on B. Here comes Radish coming in for the pre-nade for Bravo. For his own, at least a clearing out Bravo nade. No damage done. Definitely some suppression on the board. As we see Aim Bottom taking down Desiderio. So USAS no longer in play. Radish coming in, gets the kill on the 1. You're going to run the stairs, but Aim Bottom trades just as quick. That MDR getting some work done. Again, a high damage weapon here. Down just Smoking Darts last alive here with the FAMAS. This FAMAS is famous for its firing rate. DPS in this game is pretty strong on it. See what it can do here. Get some work done. Sees the player on the top side. Aim Bottom just runs up, guns up, takes him down knee deep again. 5-0 now. Almost, I wouldn't say undefeated, but definitely looking strong so far. Looking like they're getting some good work done relative to that. With that said, with that in mind, much work still to be done. Touch Grass, though, struggling to really get much traction here. I don't know if it's just a map-based thing, like maybe they decide they're weak on. But right now, Insurgent's doing a lot of really good work. I don't know if there's something they could really do to change it up. They could try, maybe they could go for like an AC play. I mean, it's kind of a weird map for it, though, because B is just so fast to rotate to either side. It's kind of tough. Oh, Victor. Deep pick on the Myson. Finally wins that 1v1 there. See from Salty's POV there. Going to opt for smoke. Ooh, another grenade as well. Alvin picking up Lone Star as well on the flank. They got to change up their strategy now. Bottom pick up on the smoke and darts here as Radish takes down Droid Tire with a nice nade. Alvin coming down here. Not sure where Alvin wants to go. I don't think Alvin knows either where he wants to go. But Victor going to come down for the sneaking spot here for the flank. Going to play the cross here. Not going to find luck just yet. In position. Oh, get caught off guard by Aim Bottom. In position. We see Aim Bottom getting ready to roll here. Push through. Oh, almost gets the wall bang out there. No luck. We do hear that USAS, though, getting some work done. Desiderio close. Rocking the light armor as well. The problem is the cross. You see him cutting the pie. Flick from Salty to make that 2 as Desiderio almost gets the kill. Well, Desiderio does get the kill. It's the first round on the board. Almost the clutch for Salty. But they have been parched, unfortunately. 5-1, the first round on the board for, finally, Touch Grass. Getting some luck on their side. Hopefully not the only one, but it remains to be seen what happens next. We see so far, Security doing a good job of locking down a lot of the rounds. They're doing a good job, but I think their play... yeah, they predicted 4-1. Smart call. Very smart call. But now they've got to change things up. Security has to make a new play and a new approach if they're going to find success. Because Insurgents, they know what they're going to do. They know what they have been doing. The question is, how do you stop it? Spoken Darts. Nade across. Looking for the cross pick. Not going to find anybody just over there yet. Alvin as well. Very passive Insurgents held here. Security given a lot of room to move around here, as we see. On the side, able to push in and take control of Bravo here. Myson waiting for the cross. Not going to happen just yet, as we see lots of people waiting. Victor, oh boy, watch out. That's a grenade. That's a spicy one. Alvin needs the nade onto Salty. Oh, and Alvin does take down Tyro there. Desiderio take down Lone on the cross. Smoke and Darts kills Aim Bottom. That's just Myson last alive 1v5. If anyone can do it, it's going to be Myson, of course. Myson is only human after all. One tap on the Smoke and Darts. There's the cap. They will respawn. 5v1 once again. Goes for 2, but Victor in position gets the kill, and the Myson jumping around. Tokyo City like a playground. 5-2, though, is the end of your scoreboard. Another round on the board for Insurgents. Good signs for Touch Grass. Perhaps the grass will stay a little greener for a little longer. Touch Grass, though, doing a good job of just locking down the round. And getting a couple big kills there early on, getting those early pre-nades, just forced knee deep into a tough spot where they tried to come up clutch. And it was this 1v3, like 1v3, 1v4 clutches that are just not really doable. Like 2v4, much more doable. Working together, you got a chance. But when you have a team that's in position and set like that, pretty tough to counter. So Security, they got to change things up now. And they got to find what works, which the only way to find out what works is trying an idea and sticking it out for the best and see what happens. So let's see what happens on this next round here. We see Salty going in for a very deep flank here. In position here. Very, very, very deep. Any pre-nade could take him out. Radish and Alvin getting some work done as Adroit gets one. Just trading just as quick. Aim Bottom taking down Alvin, though. Good sign for this side of knee deep here. Getting close. Salty. Oh, catches out Radish. Nice. Good flank. Oh, Salty receives one. Almost shoots it in time. Oh, my goodness. The smoke doing work here. Desiderio catching out Myson on the crosshair. Salty getting suppressed. Aim Bottom double kill. Saves his teammate. Huge play here coming in from Aim Bottom, the MDR. The mass damage rifle. That's not what it's called, but it was definitely that damaging to the Insurgent forces there. 6-2. 6-2 on that thing. Great work there from knee deep. Just getting the work done and really putting on a show. And ultimately, that is the MDR's big strong point, right? It's like a Tavor. It really is like a Tavor, but it's like a little bit less tall, a little more wide. Which, I mean, for corners and stuff, probably not going to be great. But for general, action, is it like a battle rifle at that point? It's a bullpup, so it's a little bit weird. It's like a kind of a rifle, kind of not. It's a little bit in between there. Who knows? But in any case, still effective nonetheless. Team bottom as well, running at 10 and what is that? 10-4? 10-4 KDR? Crazy. Lone Star back to action here. Lone Star getting the nade onto Victor. Early on, my son waiting for the shot that the smoke. They're not going to find it as a droid. We'll take down Radish trying to run through the smoke there. The reason why smoke is a call to hold. And we see huge flank coming in from Lone Star. Desiderio and Alvin trying to trade it up, but still not much. Down to the 1v3 here. Desiderio trying to come in clutch. He's fast in a dream. Oh, and misses the shot against Myson in position. Gets the kill. And Knee Deep are back in business, 7-2. That's what we like to see. Security are back with a vengeance. Only one more round in this half, though. So Lone Star doing some good work there, clearing out a lot of the insurgent sort of set positions there. Make it tough for them to come back from, but it is only one round left in the half, so if you got something crazy you want to do, something bananas, this is the time to strike. This is the buyout round. If this was CS, but the economy is fixed here, so not actually the case. But if you're gonna do something crazy, something bananas, this is the time to do it on this last round of the half. Follow Salty here, cutting out a spawn, going for my guess is Bravo. Yep, they're gonna go straight to B. Going for the pre-nade set. They're going to opt to go bait out the backside call. Not bad. Bomb gets picked up on the Victor. Going to go for the side flank on B here. Radish takes down Lone Star. Pretty standard spot there. There's Gurio getting the nade onto a Chiro. Nicely thrown there. Green bottom taking down Alvin, but Radish trading just as quick. Pretty even Steven, but Insurgents are in the lead. But Security has the objective lead on B. However, A being capped up for Insurgents does give them the advantage. Myson taking down Desiderio. Only 2v2 here. However, A being capped up most of the way there. And they're really not going for the A fight here. So while they do respawn 5v2, the Insurgent advantage of capping A is going to be big here. They're going to have to go for a C play very, very quickly. And Security is going to have to go for this. They needed to go to the C play like 2 seconds earlier. They're a little slow to the draw here. Salty. Oh, gets caught off guard by smoke and darts there. Fortunately, Alvin going to go for the nade on C. Again, C is a very, very difficult objective to hold here. So it's going to be tough for them to come back from. Smoke and darts in a good spot here. That's oh no. Oh, smoke and darts. Oh, he should have got that kill. Oh, robbed by the payphone. But don't worry, a droid will call to collect. Myson in a good spot on the top side here, looking for players to come back from. Unfortunately, the C hold there did not work for Security. Still some chances, though, in the battle here. Myson looking for something lucky. Kind of baiting an interesting spot out here. One tap onto Desiderio in bottom, getting the kill on the Radish as well, evening it up partially. A being recapped most of the way. Lone Star getting the kill on the Smoke and Dart, so clearing out Alpha. Myson now stuck on B. The Dream gets the pick onto Alvin through the grass. Dare I say, he almost touched the grass. Victor gets the trade. Oh, and A in bottom once again comes in big. 8-2. Ends your half knee deep, up ahead by many around. Now, swapping sides. The most important factor. Now, Knee Deep did great on security forces. The problem is on insurgent forces, you're not going to have that same level of luck and opportunity. You're going to have to work a little harder for it. Winnable, doable, but definitely not easy in the slightest. So we will see how this plays out. Who comes out on top, and who is going to ultimately move on to the losers bracket finals. Of course, you're going to have these sides reset here. Pretty standard play, you'd see. As we get the equipment figured out, get everything picked out, ready to rock and roll, because the game does start pretty quick. Fast on the draws. We see outfit-wise, Insurgents rocking a pretty varied outfit here. Got some skulls, you got some other camouflage, the classic tracksuit, the Sandstorm special. Security a little more varied. Definitely some unique outfits here coming out, so possibly identifiable, but ultimately is what it is. We'll follow Desiderio. Rocking the, is that an F2000? No, that is your Honey Badger. Pretty standard affair there, so no cheeky weapons out there. But let's see what happens here. Desiderio also struggling to find where they are on the map. Get a little bit lost. They're running into the walls. Alvin waiting for the pre-nades to clear out from Insurgents. Now able to get in position. Desiderio wins the battle against aim bottom for the first kill of the second half. Victor going for the smoke grenade for the cross on B. Smart call. Going to force Insurgents back and to hold off. can be very effective. Of course, it gives away their position. Another one, a grenade from Desiderio out towards that C side. Not going to find it. Oh, but Lone Star in a good position catches out Desiderio. Just a little bit off on the aim position there, but Smoking Darts gets the pick onto Salty as Myson trades just as fast. Lone Star sneaking around. Lone Star kind of playing that jungler position here. Looking to rotate around. Looking to catch him out on the flash there. Radish getting the pick onto Myson down to Lone Star last alive here. 1v5. B already capped. Security. Lone Star getting the pick onto Radish. That is post cap. He will not respawn yet. The problem is they are already over invested in the B here. So as Lone Star sneaks around and makes a play here, he's going to be caught on the flank here from behind. Alvin gets the kill. It's going to be a round for security. Now 3-8. Touch Grass are back. The calling sec map that easy. It was only one round. You're already calling it. Come on. It's not super security, right? I mean, Surgeon's got some rounds on the board. They got 2 rounds on that side that's supposedly weaker. If it was a real sec map, it would be 10-0. That's a true security map, okay? Farmhouse West, that map is Insurgent sided, okay? It is definitely a sided map. This map, I mean, is it perfect? No. There's definitely a little bit, I think security has some advantages for sure, like spawn timing wise. It's better than Insurgents, but Insurgents aren't that bad either. There's definitely ways you can play it. Oh, computer. Okay, we're good. We had a little bit of a stroke there, but we're good. A little overheated. Watch out for that truck. Radish is going to get moving. Uh-oh. Watch out. That vehicle's on fire. It can kill people. Aim bottom and Lone Star. Early kills for Insurgents. Good start for their side, for Knee Deep. Alvin trying to sneak around here. Man, jump and dodge. Just like dodgeball. Just with very long dodgeballs. But in any case, Alvin here. Sneaking around, trying to get for a play in the B here. The Cummins decides they're covered by Insurgents. Aim bottom with the deep flank. Gets a kill out of Alvin. About to be 2 onto Smoking Darts as well. Oh, and Lone Star pushes through knowing they have that lack of back coverage. Gets the shots, gets the kills. 9-3 as Knee Deep go deep behind enemy lines and get the kills there. Infiltration style. Definitely an SAS approach there. That was a deep flank too. That was all the way around. We didn't see it on screen. It was all the way around. Freaking, man, that was some James Bond stuff. But that's the thing about infiltrating and going in real deep on security sides or on your opponent's sides. If you're able to get in the right spot at the right time, oh, dude, there's no way. Like, you're not going to predict that. You're not going to know that. You're pretty much cooked. Especially if you have everybody invested in one spot and they know where everybody should be at. You get caught off guard like that, not much you can do beyond just hope for the best and try to cover 2 sides at once, but you're covering your front and your rear. Man, you're in for a bad time. Smoking Darts with a nade onto aim bottom. Good to start, but Lone Star getting the kill down to Desiderio. We see security now pushing up from the street here. Not quite the back street, boys. More of the up street. Uptown, if you will. So they're going to pick on Alvin. They're going to run away. Radish going to be able to sneak through undetected for the most part so far. Salty going for the spray down. Gets the kill onto Victor. And goes to the play in position onto B as the game slows down a little more. Adroit looking for the 1v1 here. Close. Danger close. Both players waiting for a mistake to happen here. Smoking Darts and Adroit. 1v1 here. Both waiting. Watching. Oh, but Adroit a little more patient as Insurgents take the round. And match point 10-3 here. Touch Grass on the ropes. Well, that would be on the ropes, but this is the upper bracket. So whoever loses this will play the losers bracket winners here, which we will see in just a moment. That was Shield Gamers and I believe Tusk playing against each other. So we will see whoever of those 2 teams comes out on top. They will play whoever loses this game, which is most likely going to be Touch Grass, but we will see. We will see how this goes. As we see Smoking Darts here getting in position, getting ready to rock and roll here. Going for the grenade on the cross. Jump up. Oh, triple nade set here coming in from security. Heavily invested on this B side here. Not a bad double nade start here. The problem is, Surgeons are aware of that. They're passing in the back. Desiderio gets the pick on gets a nade on the lone, but Salty gets the trade onto Alvin, trying to run up and around. Victor going to run straight into B. Takes a little bit of damage there. Almost dead, but still in the fight. Catches out the Droid arrow as aim bottom takes down Desiderio. Aim bottom, though, another kill onto Victor, trying to hide out in B. Not going to find luck there. Radish going for their Kobe. Not a bad spot. Not going to get the kill, though. But very, very close. Aim bottom in the safe spot there. Salty takes down Smoking Darts, and Myson ends the game 11-3. GG's, well played. But that is all. The cookie has